it's about that time. We decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down, man. Trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Primetime. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, what the boss is talking.
What's good, what's good, what's good this wonderful morning, beautiful people. You know it's that time. Get your stinky breath. Eyeball, bull, crusty ass, nappy nuts, ugly guts, alligator butts, big back, no booties. Get y'all monkey asses up. Prime time, man. Rise and grind. You know how we do it, man. Let's get it. It is the start of a beautiful day. Well, my day started around 4 o'clock a.m. Central Standard. But some of you are just cracking the blinds. Not the blinds to the windows, the blinds to your eyes, because you're still laying in a horizontal position looking at the back of your eyelids, not even at the ceiling yet. So I implore you, I encourage you to wake your musty, dusty, crusty asses up and let's get it going. It is August 2026 here in the great state of Mississippi. It is going to be a wonderful day for all of you. I cannot predict the future, but I can sit there and push some positive energy out into the air for all of you. I know my day is going to be great. Every day that I get an opportunity to wake up and thank the good Lord that I am living, my days are great. And numbered, but still great. But I can wrap my little brain around it and know that it is my job, it is my duty, it is my obligation to get out of here and go get it, and get it in a major way, in a high form and fashion type of a way. And do it in such a way that people look at you with reverence. They look at you with respect. They look at you like, man, that brother's pretty thorough. He's got it going on. You see it? Can you smell it? The air up here is... Y'all talk about the Mile High City? Man, come on now. You do not have enough aptitude for the altitude that I am at right now. I'm beyond your recognition because you're small to me. Small! Nobody mean nothing. Yeah. So if, in fact, you're ready to take this funky journey with me today, it's going to be a wild one because you're going to sit back and be like, man, that nigga kind of arrogant, ain't he? And success. What is his problem? Well, hey, the way we introduce what we're talking about, it is what it is. And welcome to the program. Make sure you lock us in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And welcome to Primetime Rise and Grind. Now, I know y'all heard me popping my shit this morning. And I do that every day. It's not like it's new. So it shouldn't throw you off your kilter, or throw you off of your ledge. You shouldn't have to pivot in a different direction like, oh man, this is what I want to hear this morning. No, this is exactly what you need to hear this morning. Today we're talking about pride. Yeah. Not LGBTQ elemental P pride. No, we're not talking about that pride. We're not talking about the pride out in the jungle. No. We're talking about pride. Individual, personal pride. Pride can be your downfall. You heard me popping my shit. And if you know me, you know that's not me. But at the same time, I had to give you the foreshadowing, the precursor, the introducción. Introducción. You know, we're studying Spanish. So you have to apply some of the words that you learn in your every day-to-day mix-up. Or what happens is you kind of fall to the wayside with it. You know, it's not useful. Not making useful what it is that you learn. You got to put it to use. Right? Some people don't like putting things to use. They might know it. They might have the knowledge. They might have obtained some insight, but they don't want to put it to use. What's the point and purpose of that? Having insight, having knowledge, but you're not ready to disseminate that knowledge to the masses or to the people? It's a little weird. But that's not what we're getting into today. Because I want you all to know that education, learning, being a part of the human construct is vital. Our survival, human survival. I'm not here trying to tell you how to do things in your life. No, I care less how you do things in your life. But there are certain things that you have to be aware of that kind of, it puts you in the path of whether you'll be accepted or rejected as you move through your life. And pride can get in the way. Your pride can overstep its bounds. And you not even realize it because you're blinded by your own ignorance. You're blinded by your own pride. Yeah, it happens. It happens. And it happens to a lot of us, and we don't even realize it as it's happening. Because we're so caught up into ourselves that we forget, we kind of forget, we feel ourselves so much, and we feel, that we're so entitled. We forget that, hey man, what am I really doing this for? Am I doing this to better myself? Am I doing this to improve my position in life? Am I doing this to help my fellow man, to extend an olive branch? Am I doing this to assist humanity? in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And some of you don't even think to that level. You don't have time to think to that level because you're so busy. You're so busy, you're so caught up into yourself that you forget about everything else around you. Confidence builds you. Pride, that blinds you. Pride can be your downfall. This morning we're talking about something that has destroyed careers, broken families, ended friendships, collapsed businesses, and kept talented people from reaching their full potential. Pride, now let's be clear, there's nothing wrong with taking pride in your work. Nothing. That's not what I'm saying. Hear me when I'm talking to you, people. There is nothing wrong with walking with confidence. There is nothing wrong with believing in yourself. Those are key elements of your life that you have to stand on. The problem begins when confidence turns into arrogance. And, I can be a little arrogant from time to time about, who I am, what I know, and what I do, the things that I've accomplished in my life. I am. Yeah. When confidence says I can, pride says I don't need anybody. Confidence keeps you learning. Pride believes it already knows everything. Confidence welcomes correction, and pride definitely rejects it. One of the quickest ways to stop growing is to believe you already have arrived. The moment you think nobody can teach you anything, you stop learning. The moment you think you don't need a team, well, you've started building your own ceiling. And it's not even a glass ceiling. You can't even see how much further you're missing out. It's closed in. The moment you think you're too important to listen, you've begun walking toward your own downfall. Pride has a way of whispering dangerous lies. I don't need advice. I don't need help. I've got this. They can't tell me anything. History, well, has shown us over and over again that pride often comes before failure. Like warning before destruction. Businesses fail because leaders stop listening. Relationships fail because nobody wants to apologize. Artists lose momentum because they stop improving and they don't listen and you don't want to apologize. Athletes decline because they stop training. Athletes decline because they stop training. It's a continuous, lifelong process. If in fact you're going to be an athlete, want to be an athlete, that's your lane, you got to stay ready so that you don't have to get ready. It's a constant training battle. People stop growing because they become proud to admit they still have room to improve. Humility doesn't make you weak. Humility keeps you grounded. Humility reminds you that every blessing you have can disappear if you stop respecting the process that brought you there. The strongest people aren't those who never admit they're wrong. The strongest people are those who can say, I made a mistake. I need help. I can do better. Those words don't diminish your greatness. They reveal your maturity. Never become so successful that you forget where you came from. We hear that all the time. But do we really apply it? Never become so gifted that you stop practicing. Never become so influential that you stop listening. Because you don't know it all. Never become so important. And of course, these are self-reflections. Never become so important that you stop treating people with kindness and respect. Your gift may open the door. Your character determines how long you stay there. Today, walk with confidence. Shoulders back, heads up, chin up. Eye contact. Firm handshake. Don't smile. That shit-eating grin that you think is cute, don't smile. Stay teachable. Stay grateful. Because confidence will take you to incredible places. But pride, well, pride can bring you crashing down. So let's rise, let's grind, and let's grow together, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Primetime. Rise and grind. Y'all saw how I put that in there. I told you, man, I'm prolific with these words. I am the shit, and I will not quit. That a little prideful. That little too, did I put it on a little bit too much? Well, you know, I like my peanut butter thick and my jelly even thicker. Give me some of that bunny bread or that Wonder Bread. Well, yeah, nah, that's $4 a loaf now. Give me some of that bread. I don't even know the name of it. This is $1.35. Give me some of that, goddamn. Wheat or white. Ain't that something? I thought the wheat bread and the white bread, there were some distinctions. Wheat bread was supposed to be better for you, but how is it the same price? Because ain't none of that shit good for you, man. None of that shit. Don't you realize that we have DuPont down here? DuPont. It's a chemical plant. DuPont creates all of the white pigment. Yes, white pigment. I forget the name, like red dye and stuff. You know, the RG331, whatever the case may be. But white pigment is produced at the DuPont chemical plant on the Gulf Coast in DeLisle, Mississippi. It's not DeLisle, it's DeLisle. Okay? Right off of the interstate. They got it in a nice little confined place. And that chemical plant's been producing this stuff since I was a kid. And I'm not going into DuPont because DuPont is a staple for our community. It's provided jobs and opportunities for the Golden Gulf Coast for decades. What I'm getting to is to let you know that the white pigment in component, the white powdered pigment in component that they create, one of the deliverables or byproducts that they create, this white pigment goes into paint products, anything that's white. You hear what I'm saying? Don't take my word for it. Go look at the product list that DuPont produces for and see what in fact goes into all white bread. You're eating a chemical component that they can't even tell you what it is. They have no idea. There's a tickle cloud that's produced that if you actually walk through this tickle cloud and ingest this shit, you're going to die. If it tickles you, it ain't all that funny. Don't take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want you to ever just take my word for it. I'm all about growth and learning. So I want you to go do some research and find out for yourself what, in fact, you are eating when you consume a piece of white bread. I ain't even got on the wheat bread yet. I'm talking about the white bread. I made reference to that because I'm just talking about some things right now. But I do truly want you to understand that Mississippi produces, or DuPont produces, the white pigment that goes into making your white bread white. Same shit that goes into the paint. White paint. Incandescent lights. The white film. When you break one, poof, that white shit. Yeah, okay. All of that stuff comes from DuPont. Or one of the manufacturers of the white pigment. So be careful about what you are consuming out here, ladies and gentlemen. Morning motivation. You know, I'm not here for no long time. Y'all know I'm here for a good time and a short time. Our morning motivation, an inspirational thought for the day. The strongest leaders are not the ones who know everything. They're the ones who never stop learning. Growth begins the moment you admit there's still more to learn. Protect your curiosity. Protect your humility. Protect your character. And I definitely got this on my mind today, y'all. Stop letting your ego make decisions. Your ego will convince you to respond to every insult. Your wisdom will tell you to stay focused. Your ego wants recognition. Your purpose wants impact. Your ego wants to win arguments. Your purpose wants to build a legacy. Don't let your ego become your CEO. Put your purpose in charge. So, as we reflect, ladies and gentlemen, let's make sure that we keep our eyes on these definite rising businesses. Boss Talk Podcast 101, hosted by CEO and the official Miss Jamaica. Boss Talk Podcast 101 continues to dominate the independent podcast space through consistency, authenticity, and meaningful conversations that connect with audiences and people around the globe. Y'all make sure y'all stay locked in with my brother CEO and the official Miss Jamaica. Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101, Primetime. Hey man, we here, we in your face, and we in your space.
It's about that time. We decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down there, trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Primetime. It's crazy. We got to get it done though. Boss Talk 101, what a boss is talking.
Comedian Jarrell Braswell, catch him while you can. Jarrell Braswell continues making major moves across the country with his raw, unapologetically witty style and authentic Southern storytelling. Every stage is another opportunity to prove that hard work, preparation, and humility keep opening bigger doors. Our good man Jarrell Braswell is out there on the scene, and he's taking the world by storm. Yes, indeed. Make sure you stay locked in with my good man Jarrell Braswell, and you can tap in with him at jbcomedy.com.
Hey, what it do, world? It's your boy, Comedian JB, the real J Braswell, Comedian J Braswell. Hey, dig this. I got a website, man. Tap in at jbcomedy.com.
And if you, in fact, want to book Jarrell Braswell, hey, man, reach out to him. Need a host, feature, headliner, or motivational speaker who delivers every time? Book comedian Jarrell Braswell, bringing high-energy comedy and unforgettable performances to every stage he touches. Catch him while you can. Visit jbcomedy.com and secure your date today. The calendar is filling fast. Book Jarrell Braswell now.
Come on, go ahead. Come up, blooded. They call me JB Comedy out.
Coming to the stage, comedian JB.
Man, I tried they older women, them cougars, they fucking it up. They doing what young women doing. Cougars popping, mollies, they get BBLs, all that shit. One cougar I was fucking with had a BBL, she was shaped like a silver bite gorilla. For real. Had another one I was fucking with, that bitch was shaped like Shamar.
Roblo Escobar's. Career Records recording artist Roblo Escobar's is generating excitement with Divine Intervention featuring Emilio Sparks from State Property. Keep your eyes on this release as another milestone in the continued growth of the Freeway Records family. Ja Blaze and the Cloud Chronicles, hosted by Ja Blaze. The Cloud Chronicles continues to spotlight independent artists, industry professionals, and real conversations that educate, motivate, and inspire. Artists, ladies and gentlemen, that are on our radar. Keep your eyes on these artists. Regine Gagne from the UK, originally from Guadeloupe, but she lives in the UK. Terry motherfucking Cherry, EXO Music, D'Amour, Carolina, Truly Monroe, The Real, Shanti Tangela Turner, Getty Blue, Azo Capone, Passport, Scoop, Freaky the Pit, 7, Mr. Franklin 601, aka Kamikaze, used to run with David Banner back in the day with Crooked Letters. Keith Wallace, my brother, a special salute to our East Coast representative Terry Allred for continuing to expand the movement and build meaningful relationships. Yes, indeed. And a little bit later on today, make sure you lock in with my brother Inside Speaks. We know Inside. He's inside, but he really be outside. My brother Jonathan Shaw, military veterans point of view. Leadership in the military isn't built on ego. It's built on responsibility, discipline, teamwork, and trust. Join Jonathan Shaw on Inside Speaks as he shares powerful conversations born from military service, sacrifice, resilience, healing, and hope. His perspective reminds us that the best leaders never stop learning and never believe they're bigger than the mission. Make sure you tap in with Inside Speaks with Jonathan Shaw, military veterans point of view, every day. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you lock in and subscribe to his network. Subscribe to his YouTube. Subscribe to everything and every social media platform that he has out there today. Tap in with my good man, Jonathan Shaw, and Inside Speaks.
No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm going to share some of them stories with you on this channel.
And make sure you tap in with Emily Mitchell and Kiara Smith. I will get you the dates on their next Heals, Healing, and Hope mental health episode. Be sure to join Emily Mitchell and Kiara Smith on Heals, Healing, and Hope, where honest conversations are breaking the stigma surrounding mental health. One of the greatest barriers to healing is pride. Pride says, I'm fine. Healing begins when we're honest enough to say, hey man, I really need help. Their conversations continue changing lives by encouraging people to seek healing with courage, compassion, and hope. So as we wind this thing down, Let's talk about the educational note of the day. Confidence versus pride. Confidence is believing in your abilities while remaining open to learning. Pride is believing you no longer need to learn. Confidence says, I can improve. Pride says, I already know. The difference between successful people and stagnant people is often their willingness to remain teachable. So here's your motivational minute for today. Stay humble enough to grow. Your next level won't come because of your ego. It will come because of your willingness to improve. Stay coachable, stay grateful, stay disciplined. The day you stop learning is the day you stop growing. It's just that simple, people. So I have a question for you for the day. Has pride ever cost you an opportunity? Be honest. Put it in the comments. Have you ever let pride stop you from saying I'm sorry, asking for help, accepting good advice, repairing relationships, taking a better opportunity? Or has humility ever opened a door that pride would have closed? Share your thoughts in the comments, man. Let's learn from one another. And as we walk away from this today, you know what I'm saying? I hit it right on the head. 30 minutes. Blah! As we close today's show, remember this. Confidence will help you dream bigger. Discipline will help you work harder. Character will help you lead better. But humility will help you stay there. Never let success convince you that you've outgrown wisdom. Never let achievement make you forget gratitude, and never let pride become the reason you lose what hard work helped you build. Walk confidently, lead humbly, serve faithfully, keep growing, keep learning, keep becoming. I'm going to leave you with this. Proverbs 16:18, King James Version. Go check it out. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. Stay humble, stay teachable, stay thankful. Have an amazing day, a great day. Be great today. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me here on Primetime Rise and Grind. Make sure you lock us in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And as always, beautiful people, y'all know with me, man. It's about health, wealth, and wellness. Stay dangerous. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us, because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.